All right. What you got for me today, Arbs?
Okay, so we're reviewing these videos on YouTube that basically news videos that kind of report the wrong news. So we got 3 right here that we found. Check them out.
Let's see what they got.
So this is the first one. It's called How to Quit Vaping.
How to quit vaping. That's what I say to that.
Eric, so the CDC says more than 30 people died in the United States related to vaping, including a 13-year-old child. More than 1,400 people have gotten hurt.
And doctors say more young people are addicted to those e-cigarettes. 15% of patients sent.
So when they say that shit, like, where are these studies coming from?
Well, those are the CDC reports, but the thing is, the problem is that they
But the
never...
CDC reports are like the one-time uses, right? They're not saying that these kids are addicted, or it's just like how many of you have used it in the last 30 days, and then they consider that now these kids are addicted.
I think what they're talking about is the illnesses, and that's kind of the main issue, is that they don't really address the main issue, which is the THC cartridges, and 78% right now are linked to THC.
I think it's been bumped a little, right?
I'm not sure
Or
about
something
that.
like
Yeah,
that.
but on their website it still says 78%. So.
Hospitals after vaping are under 18 years old. Channel 2 Sophia Ohia joins us now with how adults and teens are trying to quit this.
Good morning. Some doctors are calling it an epidemic. We spoke with a medical oncologist at Houston Methodist Hospital. He said vaping was initially created to help smokers transition off of nicotine, but vaping has created another addiction, and they say it's 10 times harder to quit.
I really don't think it's 10 times harder to quit. Like, I honestly, smoking cigarettes was like one of the hardest things I ever quit.
I feel like it, I mean, in general, nicotine, if you choose to, is hard to quit. I mean, where the fuck do you get this number, like, 10 times? Like,
I think they're just making it up.
You're just, like, pulling it out of a rabbit's hat. And, like,
vaping delivers essentially nicotine and then some other solvents into the lungs. And so you get a very fast, very sharp rise in blood level of nicotine. And then, of course, that causes a nicotine buzz. It's pleasurable and it is very addictive.
That's a huge concern when it comes to the middle school crisis of vaping, says Dr. Berniker.
Dr.
Children's
Bowtie.
bodies are smaller. Their lung volumes are different. This addiction may set them up for lung disease down the road. Dr. Berniker says he has not seen more people coming in trying to quit, but parents are trying to get their teens to stop. Teachers, nurses, and principals, they are frantic.
There are middle school teachers saying their kids are bouncing off the walls or having withdrawal.
Yo!
Some middle school bathrooms have taken...
Bouncing off the walls, bro? Is that what we're doing?
Because so many kids go to vape during breaks.
Now the big hurdle, how to quit.
Kids are bouncing off the walls,
many
guys.
are just trying to stop vaping cold turkey, which could be a lot harder than trying to quit cigarettes because of the quick rise of nicotine in your blood. Also, most people are not looking to cessation programs that would help them. Houston Methodist has a smoking vaping cessation program. It offers counseling and an approved nicotine replacement where the dosage is tapered down.
Remember, in this cessation strategy, the idea is not to go from smoking 2 packs a day of cigarettes to just vaping continuously. The plan is to taper down and use vaping as a tool to get off those products.
Well, he's saying to taper
Dr.
down.
Berniker says the best thing overall for kids and teens is that he says not to start. He believes vaping should be banned altogether. He says the flavors are really appealing to kids because they like that taste.
But it's
if
more
you need
like
help quitting, go to your doctors. There are cessation programs that are designed to help
you want to put them on fucking
again
pharmaceuticals
because they say that vaping could
that we
be
can't afford.
just so much harder than quitting smoking.
It's nicotine is just such a super strong drug, and that's the problem. The kids just got to stay away from it
altogether.
It's just so easy.
Kids stay away from nicotine, period.
So yeah, that was it, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. Like, I like the thing that he said at the end, but I think the news. I think this is another example of how the news kind of got it twisted, to be honest.